and then asama starting be busumi ana busumi mo twem awurana otibwe mu no e de asem no e ba na wie na asama e ba
yo Charlie na min chade
e da na court ne se court no emua se ono kwa e na ye Daddy Lumba yere efiri se oni Daddy Lumba e ware wa abotire na afi nso no court no ma Priscilla Ofori anase Odo Broni oma no ho kwan se onye kuna anase on carry no ho se oye Daddy Lumba ne yere ena osanso ka se opese court no so se abusua panyini se ma on fa Odo Broni se asew anase Daddy Lumba yere ne no ena ne enam obi asem wo kan ye any exhibits, any evidence yɛde baayɛ yɛtoto obiara no yɛbisa nsɛm nkrata yɛde fra butire ne Ghana nyina de baayɛ no court no abua na court no asɛm wɔka ne sɛ ɛyɛ Maame Akosua Serwaa n'asɛm wɔbɛka kyerɛ court sɛ ɔne Daddy Lumba ɛware wɔ Germany 1991 nkrata wɔde baayɛ 2004 no enkrata o de bae no entimi ani saa danse no ama no ebise se o de enkrata ifra brotire e de ba Ghana abedi adanse e wa asenia emra e wo ho ense enema bebre ho a wo so ye ansa na wo de aba na enam se wo mantimi anya saa asem ntino court no anya ntu court no editumu se ansa na Maame Akosua Serwaa ka se one Daddy Lumba e koye wedding e wo Germany ye ware no e wa amamre kwanso na sama mre kwanso aware ne de court no gitumu se Daddy Lumba one Maame Akosua Serwaa amamre kwanso o ma ware abusia panyini asema o kan se ono no ebedi ade no onya anantie se Maame Akosua Serwaa edensa aba bijai na wabegu aware na one Daddy Lumba wae eno no court no anya ntum efise enwoma ewo se udi bedi adanse se amamre kwanso no yegya obi no amamusa ena court no esaji tu mu se eye Odo Broni adanse obedi ye se oni Daddy Lumba eware amamre kwanso Daddy Lumba babe ware no amamre kwanso court no di tu mu se evidence odi ba ye ni nyina no ene nsam ebisa ni nyina edi adanse pepe se oni Daddy Lumba eware ye amamre kwanso enne wo mamunsia a one ne tenaye ese okumu ene wo yire ansana Daddy Lumba
na so Odo Broni de na woken
Odo Broni de na meken enti court no gitumu se Maame Akosua Serwaa entimi nsi Odo Broni nkwan se onye kuna ena busuan panyin so entimi nsi Odo Broni kwan in fact obi ani ho a obetimi asi Odo Broni kwan se onye nikunu a oware no so afirma onye nikunu enti na ne bi si e wo court
enti we won so bi wo mejapade eche mu ana
eno yenya nuru ho ajapade eche no emrada ho sa we ye will ana sa wanya will ena sa wanya will a sede ye besi achawade e wo ho ena sa ye will a sede si chawade e wo ho no enti eno no de ye duru ho a emra no ene beka enti ene de ya ma meka
eno asente se na ya de atomo se
wo bia bua so mu mienu nyina ya warefo enti mu nyina no amane bia obia sabi ni kuna wu a waso ya o mo kwanso mu really no
ayemo de ya pe maybe sawa na me bisa say it awale a ye ka wa yes say be register
very important say o ware and then otimuafo no kan no say o ware amamrem akura na say no utimi eko register na most importantly say o ware under the ordinance so akọ court akọ ware na saware na gu a our cell backwards a big no one makota na a summer dinma but mudini or seusu mini minia akosi mensa ya akosi menia ko mensa your cardinal law group e won kan ye ne ye Odo Broni lawyer. Yes, we for Odo Broni had all the reliefs that we wanted to say one. But it's a win for the entire family. So it's not only our win, it's a win for the entire family.
and that you pursue all other arrangements to hold.
What transpired, the plaintiff, Mami Akosua Serwaa, came to court for a declaration that she should be made the only surviving spouse of Daddy Lumba, and that the court should also prevent Odo Broni from acting as the wife of Daddy Lumba. And we defended that no, the court cannot comply with the request of Mami Akosua Serwaa that we cannot behave or be seen as the wife of Daddy Lumba. And as far as we are concerned, we were legally and lawfully married under customary law. And the court upheld that submission. The court today ruled that Mami Akosua Serwaa is also married under customary law to Daddy Lumba. But she's not the sole surviving spouse of Daddy Lumba. And that she is a surviving spouse. And Odo Broni is also a surviving spouse. And in this regard, the family can permit both women to perform the widowhood rites in honor of Daddy Lumba.
Okay, so does it mean that the case, the lawsuit or what the constitution say that if somebody marries customary and go to court to marry civilly, the customary one is being cancelled? Does it mean that thing doesn't hold again?
It holds. It holds that if you marry under customary law, and subsequently you perform wedding or you marry under the ordinance, the customary law or the customary marriage is no more in existence. You call it transformation. It's transformed into the civil or ordinance law. But when you come to court, you have the responsibility to prove that your marriage was contracted under the ordinance, and for which reason you are the sole or lawful wife. But when you come to court and you fail to prove that, then it means the customary law survives. And under customary law, a man can marry as many as he wants.
Counsel, I'm sure your client should be happy now.
Our client, of course, he has been devastated since the loss of a husband, having two underage, in fact 6 underage children to bring up alone. It's devastating, but it would have been much worse, distressful, if the court had ruled otherwise, that she cannot even be recognized as the surviving spouse. So on that score, she is delighted. But at all time, she has never, Odo Broni has never held the position that Mami Akosua Serwaa was not Daddy Lumba's wife. She never held that position. That's why in court even he is saying that she is a surviving spouse, but not the only surviving spouse. So she's not against Mami Akosua Serwaa also being recognized as a surviving spouse of Daddy Lumba.
In case somebody also come up claiming that she's also a wife, bringing evidence just as your client did.
Yeah,
you'll be happy with
this
that?
is why we are saying that under customary law, once you can prove, mind you, marriage under customary law principally is between the two families. So if you can bring, by the point, there's a legal position. Why late? If you want the court to help you, the law is you must not sleep on your rights. You, as soon as you hear that the case is being conducted and the outcome of the case will affect you, you must immediately come to court. But if you wait and the court, now the court is closed, you come to raise, you have a lot of impediments.
So this issue of bigamy doesn't come in, right?
Not in this case.
Not in this
bigamy
case.
does not come in this case, not at all. The court did not try bigamy. And there was no proof, there was no evidence of the existence of bigamy as between Daddy Lumba and Odo Broni.
Sir, how prepared is your client for the burial and the funeral?
Our client has always been prepared since the demise of the husband. She had lived with the husband for 17 good years. She had taken care of him during the entire sickness. Of course, we have been praying, and it's on record that even the night before Daddy Lumba passed on, she has been holding prayer conferences worldwide for the good health and the recovery of Daddy Lumba. So at any point in time, once custom demands that she performs any rite in honor of a deceased husband.
You also raised the case that there was a dissolution of marriage between the plaintiff and the deceased. I mean,
that was not upheld by the court because the dissolution of marriage is not by only two people. As we said, the customary marriage is the marriage between first the two parties, but also the two families. So you cannot just come to court and say that the mere presentation of drink, what the court said, it may be true, but more evidence should have been led. You can come to court, you have a right, you have a truth, but if you do not play by the court rules to support your case, you can lose. So what the court said was, yes, there's evidence that drinks have been presented, but that is not enough for Akosua to say that the customary marriage between Mami Akosua Serwaa and Daddy Lumba had been dissolved.
So in effect, we are satisfied with the ruling?
We are extremely more than satisfied because we had all that we wanted, and then all that we wanted to prevent, we were able to prevent all that we wanted to prevent.
So the name?
The name is Serwaa with Kwesi Mensah from Cardinal Law Group, Accra, for Odo Broni.
Thank you.
Odo Broni, Awuba, and I said, Osanjim in the second born. And so, BBN went to say, Mami Akosua Serwaa, by name of 2018, and Obaya Baba Yen, Sabra no Obaya, that Lumba catcher said documents are what by Yin na. Emubeye se enumu ebaaye mienu pe ene odi atom e wo Mami Akosua afa emum de Odo Broni so de baaye no eno so mienu ena onyimtu na je se ye fa ne se Mami Akosua de documents no 10 ene baaye se me defend no a emu mienu pe ene ye no kre ena so Odo Broni so de bi a 10 ne baaye emu mienu pe ene ye no kre eti abusua asem na afei ase ya pai ase ye kan mu bi eti jaji ni gina exhibit B. So, picture Hodwa, Mami Akosua de ba yes, Chessa, one that the Lumba. Now, judge and say, since AI was artificial intelligence, Photoshop, into some pictures and a court to me, not some cassette pictures of Hodwa Aban, a Yanokre, some Mami Akosua that the Lumba, a Wawa, dear be a yab, China 1 year German. Omunti mi nyina sa pictures ni mu bia so enka se pictures ya bodo aba ye ni eya afa enu akire no ya je kire se na video bi e wo ho video na na e wo ho na busia ensem no ye tutututu mu ba bia se bi se bi ehia na se ye peti eti o kire se video bi wo ho a eye da kro no na da de Lumba ye gina simpie so ka se Odo Broni ye na yire a wa hwe no ama ne ho atono sanso na Akosua Serwaa so ye negere busia fani se efunu oni asamfo oni wonu aba be yi ano enti no na jeje ne se o gina saasam na Daddy Lumba ka ye no so aka se e ma ne mienu nyina Daddy Lumba yere enti court share busia panyin se eye da no oma kwanya ntutu ye ma ne mienu nyina anyekura enti abusia na ene 28th November, Asitana, Judge, Dorida, one lawyer Pussy, any lawyer for Kaya, lawyer Dominic. One more time, say kind, the PM when I said, Yan, you could not Akosua Serwaa, and the Yanya Odo Broni, and so Judge, I can't court, so I shed the attention when you say, only a year, a corner with your penny. It's a gun and Sombra Nasa, what the Amra Pine said with your penny to me at the Giant. One day, Ma would wear with you, what's nothing. No one more money, me and Nina, Mami Akosua, and Odo Broni. Nobody ya do more a year day to crash or Munina and you can. We did just about and I did yes,
2 years. That is it. Yajimi Jimmy to some Papa said, Yajimi, as many if you didn't say, the patriots as Antinum, Nina Munosono, yet Mammy or Odo Broni, and Nosono, or should we say, and pack evidence better than you dress and our ever. Nina come for no, said him be canker, Yama Messewa. Now, warrior and be canker, ordinance, no evidence, no ends me, and we pay it. Marriage by custom, said him church, if we pay it, not as a warrior. Yama Odo Broni, the matrix tribunal said, not almost marriage by custom, if we pay it. Into court car said, say marriage by custom by Yama Messewa, dead Lumba when you baby. Ewo ho, na yet dead Lumba ne. Ye Mami Odo Broni by customer for dia. That's woman ya. no mu na ya kuna for dia no best rese abusua nhwe na omu na enye kuna na de ba ko oka ya na emede se kuna ye eye with the wood right eye abusua ade enye mra ne betre kuna ye abusua ade in the sense say abusua ne betre se maami enye kuna esan so bi wo ha ware no ho de nanso no treatment a ebi oba no ede ma be ma na nye treatment a betimi amba busua na dia tum se bra be kuna ntina ya kan say widowhood right is a customary idea or say abusua na timi hwe ye papa that Lumba wo yan ba bi ko o ya santini ntina wato no de e ko ne ma me side e ma tulinia side nti say abusua ne be hwe say hwan ana be ye kuna e pa joti asiti nti say no de court ka say asudi no ohwe say ya timi ahunu say ye maame Odo Broni yere ye maame Akosua Serwaa yere ne de ene na o say abusua ni nyina ka bom na omutimi eye ne fefefe na be wo akire bia na ntimi ntino me de me kan tia wa say court ne de aseda be ma no esan say wa kra wo hwe environment ni mood na hwe say judgment by ama Ghana atodi so bia mani age Justice Dorinda Smith Ata na many agent na dwuma boy no pa yi yes and say what share judgment of the by ya no training nyame dem say is about 74-page documents and ma bonten there now she said no kind of na be do so pa meaning say yes what born it man of bia so no dem run to ho na bibiara ni wo asi wo asase so bi nsi da enti na mramu bibiara ni na site case no ko case ni adidi bi pen na mo president nti no de oye nyina no the president na tu pepepe nyo no nko na adwene no de hyehyem to de hyehyem no ama obia ho ato yes re Ghana for ne say me akasa me am gina ho dead Lumba eye madam for pa me yim ne text message re wa me na personal ni fear wo is legal or me personal friend me ne chat pa wow de ko nya de ye nipa fe of course nipa no kasa kra na utim se ahombrase no mempo am ya bofra no ne me kasa ahombrase no bobi o de be ma me e bro so ntino de sisi sebe se nipa wumprenu no oba be hwe de esi wo na chi akabe ha no fa eti Ghana for ye maso bi bra na se report aka no ye nyentum ne nya aka na yie no enko ya so wie ye ntimi nsie ye papa de Lumba fefe eno ana court de da
Felix Osafo lawyer Felix Osafo